of Crash Bandicoot 4. Let me just swap a couple links real quick. If you guys are joining in, want to catch more Crash 4, want to live of an hour and a half every Thursday, Friday, be sure to hit that red support button so we can actually continue to battle these YouTube perds as good as we can today, and see, there's really not much of a mix-up we can make out of it. Guys can hit that like button, tweet about, share, and comment. This is actually a little more than the first time since I'm going in 11:30 to 8 today, and you know, if there's anyone in the chat that does have a Twitter and a Discord, you can do so by following me on Twitter. Give me your first and last name. You guys can share me as Zadie Zach Dawson on Twitter. I'm gonna see if Twitter can pretty much get a response this time. Alright, good. Now I can finally start retweeting. You guys can find me on Discord at this point. I'm usually not followed on a server. You guys can send me a request, and so you guys can tell me you said hello, and see how I'm doing with my content from Zombie Gaming's group, the best of all time. Well, we've watched our videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, leave a comment as good as we can, and you guys have been IGN News a little bit later on this morning since today's my last workday, and then I'm off Saturday. So the plan for tomorrow is I think I'm going to start baseball first, managing the 18 and 24 St. Louis Cardinals, and then I'm going to start the Suzuma for you guys tomorrow night. So still every Saturday and Sunday, you guys will have an hour and a half of that. Now I'm deciding I'm getting this out of the way too, so I can spend time with Subway family for a little while, and see if there's anything that's not really a problem or anything. Where you guys can vote for the idol, Lands of 29, Greatest Showman. Excuse me. I just got done having a good breakfast thanks to one of my family members earlier today, and you know, I didn't have anything for supper last night, so my ass was just getting back upstairs, and you know. But other than that, my sister Phoenix was actually live last night, so I jumped in a little while and saw my channel link. It wasn't all too bad. And also, in about an hour or so, Zombie's gonna be live by then, so we're still doing an hour and a half of this while I'm getting close to getting my channel up there, and we should be okay. I think we should be alright for the most part, so we can continue to have good preparations, and as we are about a little under 2 weeks away, guys, until I pick up Watch Dogs Legion. And speaking of Watch Dogs, my love and I did have a little more of a conversation before, so we were on the call till 11:10 last night, I would assume, saying that she promised me that I promised her that I would come down in under 2 weeks, and I'm like, I still think there's a hand in the bag for it, if it comes down to it, and I think I might still come down to see how my fun's doing. Besides, she never had another damn guy in the past that waited pretty much 2 or 3 weeks to come down, but I'm pretty much the only first one she can actually have for 1,209 days. It's actually the longest we've ever had in our entire career with the streak. But everybody has their own streak. As long as it's good looking, that's a good thing. And then I go back Sundays to have the only time I'll have is a new episode of the Suzuma, so that's why I'm getting more extra time, so I can put my pun on the 29, buy Watch Dogs Legion, and then be with my pun for a little while. But she asked me if I would like to pass candy to their ass, and I'm like, well, now that I think about it, well, I wouldn't see why not, you know. I mean, last year, as you guys may know, or something like that, I was not doing the chat before this damn virus started, so And that was actually last Halloween back in 2019, so I'm like, since my friend and I haven't had any time together, I'm like, why not? So we're gonna actually do something and talk about business, continue to bring the balance to the PS5. Instead of having 3 and 2 zeros, 1 3, and the other one is 5, the other one is doing a certain amount of number on the end between the numeral. But you know, that's why I'm always good with math every now and then. I became a mathless since I was a damn kid back then. But you guys can let me know if there's any questions you guys want to ask about Watch Dogs Legion, because I think that game, I think you guys already know that that game's going to be coming in close, coming a little more hot. And that's still the 2 days after Cobra Kai comes out, so I don't know if you guys are also getting Cobra Kai as well. I mean, this is a little tough for me because I've never had a chance to, I haven't watched Cobra Kai for a little while because of just how stupid my data became, so. But if it comes down to it, I may or may not still get it by the 27th. What about you guys in the chat? You guys can follow my pudding. You guys want me to drop your channel link in the chat today? Let me know. So if there's anything you guys want to discuss, I'm happy to take your questions at this point. But this is the only time I'm going to be live today until tomorrow morning for baseball, so. Even though we're still missing a lot of the inboxes, that's okay. So last episode, we got to the little more of the coding plan at this point to get one of these guys in position. So we add another board cut to the mix. I think news will be in a little bit, guys, so we can actually talk a little bit about it for the first hour and a half of this, and but yeah, I should be back tomorrow morning to do baseball, and then the Suzuma comes afterwards tomorrow night. So I'm going to be spending time with the Subway family by then, and I'm going to be spending time a little bit today, since I've got 11:30 to 8, and then I'm off tomorrow. So that's pretty much the only establishing thing that's coming forward. So that way we may or may not have anything to re-hallucinize for sure. And then Monday, then I'm off at 5 on Monday, then I'm off this Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, so, you guys actually understand what game I'm doing. Since we actually are ending into a, not much of an awakening, but a little more of a, establishment, if any of that's welcome to try. And that would be a new episode of The Last of Us 2, so we are actually on, what do you call it? Day 3 in Seattle with Abby, so we actually do know what's going on with that. As you guys may know, for those of you that have seen my last episode from Zombies Group, the best of all time, the best it ever will be, it's the fact between after what we actually did and we actually followed in between. So between a little bit of the footsteps and the right where the confrontation. Actually, the confrontation between her and Abby, one of them comes to the senses very closely, and that would be Abby and Ellie. You know, and I think the history between those two, but if we end up beating The Last of Us 2 before I buy the PS5, that'll be very close. I'm pretty sure that set's gonna be very close, guys. I mean, I'm gonna be controlling my own destiny when I get the PS5. When I'm with you guys most of the time, so that's really going to matter between how it's going to go. Spider-Man Miles Morales is still in that mix. If Spider-Man's still in that mix, I am a little more sure if I still want to bring Demon Souls to the category, because I mean, Demon Souls hasn't came out since 2010. The game itself, I've heard, I don't know if it's under physically sure, but I'm thinking if it comes down to it, guys, I mean, Watch Dogs Legion should be really good too. But yeah, my point wants to have time with me. I'm like, can maybe do something about it, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I mean, if I do come down, guys, that would force me to not do the premiere of Watch Dogs Legion. I mean, I'm thinking if I go to GameStop before then, I really should do the premiere by then. I can wait till that, or I can watch the season 2 of The Mandalorian, which we're already closer and closer in between. I don't know, maybe. If it comes down to it, we can get a little bit deep, see how much more we can actually take, and we can actually see. As you guys may know, I also did check out the recent trailer of season 2 of The Mandalorian, and I did hear something about what we're going to talk about in IGN News later on today, just a little bit today, about a Mandalorian movie. No, I'm not 100% sure which one of them came with the idea, but I know it's one of two. And it goes one of the only, and it's pretty much the director of one of the other movies besides The Mandalorian, and that would be Jon Favreau. We are gonna jump on that too today, see how that's going to mix. Let me try to jump on these two. I just got this done last night. But then again, I kept getting myself killed as a normal damn time as well. Let's go get these three. But yeah, they were talking a little bit about a Mandalorian movie. I'm like, I have not heard of that in the book, but okay. Okay, jump up here again, guys. Okay, there we go. Come right down here. But yeah, we're gonna get to some of that later on, a little bit later on today once we get close to 17 or 18 minutes. But guys also want to come up here, want me to, as the king, to drop your channel link, let me know. So we can actually help promote you guys from Zombies Group. It's gonna be starting around 8 o'clock, so I can get to what we're getting at a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and jump on these two. That's why I definitely got killed the last time, so. And it happened numerous times, so we've really got to be real careful to see what we're aiming at. Okay, but yeah, my pun's at 35, I only lost 7, and I'm like, okay. We're like, at least most of us at least we already know that this purge is still happening. But you see guys, after I lost 7, I haven't lost any since then. I haven't lost any for the last 1 or 2 days already. So zombies the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. So any of that luck comes right in with a good certain test, a good certain motion. As long as we know how to drop our channel link, we'll have no problem to help promote, helping getting supporters in between. But that's the only key we can do. And so we drop our channel, and drop our channel for first and last name. Come on, guys. I'm going to have a crazy death and projection already. Well, there we go. But it all depends how things are going to continue to go. But as far as Game of the Year goes, I still don't. For most of us personally, I don't think The Last of Us 2 is going to try to dig down deep its arsenal to try to think it's going to win Game of the Year, because the only problem in between is the fact Joel's death was the hands of Abby when her cavalry, and a witness what she did to him. So, but there were a little more ambush between. So when Abby and Dina pretty much was still alive. I mean, she's been alive. Since you guys know most of the story, I'm still getting a little more hooked at this point. That I don't want that series to die, but then I don't want that game to die either. But other than that, I still beat 2 out of 5, and the only thing between Abby and Ellie is the fact that you guys are going to find it intense this Monday once we get through We're trying to get the quarter piece of Seattle Day 3 with Abby. As one of the characters pretty much drove her bike away. I mean, drove her boat away. And one of them's about to have a little more volunteering on that, so I think it'll be a little more an interesting, shocking twist to see how that set's going to go. I mean, I know you guys are a little more excited, the same as I am as King, so from Zombie Gaming's group. But it all depends how it's going to fit and continue with the story, with any foods and beliefs. And it's going to get us thinking, guys. Does the game itself deserve Game of the Year? Does it or does it not have an opportunity of a lifetime? I mean, if I want to believe that that game's going to win, maybe they shouldn't have not killed Joel when they had the chance, so then maybe I would consider it. I would consider getting Game of the Year, but I don't know. I mean, the Suzy mod sounds like it's a little more lucky to get Game of the Year. We guys are only entitled to their own opinions, but I don't think The Last of Us 2 is going to win because of Joel's death, so I mean, the inside story does not suck. I mean, it's good for what it is. You know, I've only had the game itself for only the day I made the pre-order on May 29th, so it's been, if I had to make a wild guess, pretty much a little over 4.5 months right now for the Last of Us 2. And that's another thing too, guys. I mean, and another thing too, guys, the reason why I don't think The Last of Us 2 is going to win is because even though it has a little more of a big influence to it, I don't see why Joel's death has to continue to be an establishment, you know? I mean, everybody loved the man because of the histories they had that they caused. It's like they cannot find a beat or something like that, you know? But do you guys think it still deserves to win? I don't know. Hey, Nikki! Welcome to the chat. How you doing? From Zombie Gaming and my sister Phoenix Risen. How you doing? It's good to see you. How you doing? Okay, 75th moderator. Nikki? Since you're actually one of the top moderators from Sister Phoenix, I actually named you as my 75th moderator from Zombie. So yeah, guys, it's going to be starting around 8 o'clock. We're going to get IZA News going in a second. As soon as we get ourselves out of here. Get these two, but at least we're getting through this level. That's about curious time. And for any game that's in between, guys, it's about curiousness, luck, and a lot of appreciation. Well, I'm a little bit tired, but as I said, I'm a little bit surprised I'm doing 11:30 to 8 instead of 12 to 8. But anybody has a little more predicament for sure. But now I have a total of 75 moderators. Alright, guys, we're gonna get IZA News going right about now. So, you guys want to drop your comments in the chat. You guys also want to follow me. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Discord, drop a friend request to me that you came to say hello, and that way we can actually jump on that. Nikki says, are you enjoying the game? Well, I just think it was a little more of a rough choice that I picked this game for Thursday and Fridays. Since I have not done a new episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I mean, I did like the game. I really did, but I didn't beat the crap out of it. That was the problem. I mean, I didn't beat the full game. It's just that I didn't have time to do it. I really have not, because I mean, who knows? I just think The Last of Us 2, if it wants to have an opportunity to win, it needs to show that it can win. Because nobody wants to continue to be a little more hooked on how Joel died, so. But can you guys follow my loves link in the chat, if you guys don't mind? If you guys also want me to drop your channel link, let me know. Zombie's the best of all time. What's up, Isolationist? How you doing? So, how do you feel about being my 75th moderator, Nikki? When anytime, my sister Phoenix calls us honey, I'm like, I'm fine with that. I'm always my love's honey kitten, as good as anything. You guys also want to sweetly want to vote for the idol for my love and I? Which of the following two you guys think my love and I has to do for the idol if this coronavirus can end this crap going? A land at 29 for Whole New World, or the Greatest Showman at 12? But how you been today, Isolationist? Anything good? I feel honored, Jamie. Oh, thank you. You call me JD, Nikki, if you like. You know, Jamie, well, is that, wait a minute, are those two your real names? I wasn't 100% sure. If, Judge Judy had to make of a mark. But, you guys have a good sense of humor when you guys come up here. I can't complain. I'm gonna be going into work a little bit later on this morning. And then you guys will see me in the morning. When I'm doing baseball in the morning, and then the Suzima will be tomorrow night. So how good did you guys sleep today? Oh, your real name's Jamie? Nice. All you have to say is good cute Nikki, or you know, sister Nikki. Well, you don't mind, do you, Nikki? We say work, gotta keep safe, buddy. Yeah, definitely right. And also keeping ourselves safe with this virus too, because we don't know if this virus will end by election day. I mean, I want to say it will, but my ass can pretty much second guess myself already. I mean, we just want things to get back to normal the way it should be. Alright guys, if you guys can follow my love's link in the chat while we start IGN News this morning. I will be looking at some of that as good as I can when I'm on the clock, so hold on a second. So Jamie and Nikki, can you follow my love's link? She lost 3, I lost about pretty much 7. I lost about 7. Well, you're also another sister to me, Nikki, and I actually love you for that. But the thing I almost don't understand from what I already heard, that my sister Phoenix mentioned something about my sister Siren, which I almost really may or may not almost agree intently. But did you guys know what happened? What's going on with Siren? I mean, she has not been in the chat for quite some time. All I know is she's been continue to be with Zombie, which is actually out of respect, but as far as the other things come in between, you know, it's like what do you call it? Little kids that have their own YouTube channel wants to have scrolling, put dislikes. Like I usually get 1 or 2, and it's like they want to cause disrespect to have anything on their side, and apparently, you know, that's not the way it works. I mean, like, the only way you can have a channel, I'm like, the only way people will actually look at the same thing. Okay, buddy. But other than that, you know, do you guys think that The Last of Us 2 deserves to win? Or do you guys think the Suzuma's gonna win? I mean, I want to say The Last of Us 2 because, if not, I mean, I don't think it's going to be The Last of Us 2 because after having the same crap that they've had with Joel's death at this point, pretty much usually the blame on Abby. But, I mean, we already know Joel would have kept himself alive. How do you guys feel about the Suzima? I mean, the Suzima is actually kind of like the same that Assassin's Creed was. The same point. Alright guys, 10 hours ago. We better get IGN News going right now. Disney Plus places content warning on Aladdin on the recent classic movie called Aladdin, as I was claiming it was not edited, but it is actually. But did you happen to look at the graphics and the gameplay itself, Nikki? That's why I say my sister, Nikki. What's up, bad boy? How are you this morning? But I don't know, to be honest. I mean, look. If it comes down to it, between any policies between that, Three Little Pigs, which I have seen that, with the Big Bad Wolf and Riding Hood, I mean, Red Riding Hood, but I have seen the previous one with Amanda Siegfried, and I think it's a real good movie as a fairy tale, like The Princess Bride. Like that, The Princess Bride, and, crap. Was the one that does a real good job as Vampire Roberts, as I said earlier, is Carrie Ellis at this point. And Andre the Giant did quite well too. Besides, there's a lot of respect between the other actors that did quite well. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But yeah, but Jamie, what do you think? I don't think The Last of Us 2 will get Game of the Year. Yeah, you're almost 85% right, because I don't think that game's gonna win because it's Joel's death. But if I had to really guess my the honest opinion right now, guys, of what this is gonna lead to, I don't know if Final Fantasy VII Remake's gonna win. I mean, do we honestly think that that game could also win? The game I'm talking about is Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I mean, I've only held that game since the same time I had with, what do you call it? With, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, which, that game is really good. I had some good time with Resident Evil Revelations. I didn't play that much, as, what's-her-face? Becca. And that's only up to Zombie and the other. And it's matter between the others one another at this point, so I mean, I would be a little bit shocked if Final Fantasy VII did win Game of the Year. But part of me, well, part of us guys is King. I still don't think The Last of Us 2 is gonna have a big pronunciation for it, because I don't think it should be. There's also the 5 game changes of the PS5 UI. Same point, same time. So how good did you sleep today, bad boy? Anything good? Well, the only controlling Cloud, controlling the other characters is good, but the only problem with that is the fact, the fact about the game itself, guys, is pretty much we cannot control Nanaki, aka Red 13, because he's actually not a playable character, and not until we hear something about Remake Part 2 of Final Fantasy VII, which I don't know if I'm really going to get it. I mean, I want to get it, but that will lead me back to the damn story again, so, no. I mean, I don't want to try to bring the game back. I mean, that game is being traded in very soon. Very soon, guys. Besides, there's a lot of astounding stuff that's coming out for PS5. I'm getting Spider-Man first, and then I'm thinking about either I should wait to get Watch Dogs, no. Well, Watch Dogs Legion and Cyberpunk will be added very shortly. But are you guys getting a PS5? Jamie and Nikki? So I'm at a total of 75. John Fairview teases the possibility of a movie itself that's coming out for its second season, and that would be the Mandalorian movie. Why? Well, guys, I'm almost done with season 1, so since I'm actually going to be on season 6, actually no, episode 6 coming up, so we can actually see how that's going to involve and see how it's going to go. Okay, let me double check real quick. Let me come back to the chat real quick. Nikki in the chat says, maybe only, besides Lockhart looks hot in purple dress, and she's getting the internet traffic. So that's under animation alone. People, that people love. So it wouldn't surprise me if it gets the best game, just because of that alone. But, I would think so, but I don't... The Last of Us 2 doesn't have that much of a mix. But I do know the story is not bad. The game itself is great. I mean, I've always thought it looked good, the way it should be, since... I mean, I actually know the reason why it's not a 10 out of 10. It's because the possibility. The personality has been getting for the last... Between The Last of Us 2 and the third one, they've only been out together between 5 to 6 years. That's why people actually like the second one. I mean, the first one instead of the second one, because you cannot have a story without Joel. Without Joel between father like daughter. That's the only thing. But besides, it's not the same of having Joel being killed off air in the second one. So you're not getting the PS5. I'm saving up for my wisdom teeth to be taken out. Oh, okay. So how long have you had that? Gosh dang it. But it all depends, guys. I mean, there's a lot of preference. If I'm thinking who I want to win, I'm gonna go to Tsushima. If I'm thinking who I think is going to win of their booking, it's gonna be The Last of Us 2, but I don't see it skipping past Final Fantasy VII, Doom Eternal, and I'm very well certain that it's not gonna be Animal Crossing. I'm telling you. Because I've never played that for the Switch, and I haven't gotten my Switch for a little while at least. Because I've been playing this one app for the on my phone, so no. But the only few that may or may not or do have a chance and has an opportunity of a lifetime is either I mean possibly the Tsushima, possibly Final Fantasy VII. Animal Crossing, no. I mean, the only few that's still on deck is Half-Life. It's Half-Life for the VR for PS4. And, what's up, Mocha? How you doing? But in your honest opinion, Nikki, I mean, where do you see the Tsushima landing at? I mean, I do know the save transfers are going to be coming in on the PS5 very shortly. That has a pretty good match, of course. That really has. Okay, guys, according to Luke Riley about The Mandalorian at this point, The Mandalorian executive producer and showrunner, John Fairview, he recently has confirmed something about a movie itself, actually. And he has confirmed production of Season 3 of the popular Disney Plus Star Wars Surreal. As the Star Wars Surreal is on track to begin before the end of this year. With pretty much, Season 3 is also coming in the mix too, depending on what this Darksaber can do. I have not jumped into that mix yet. I haven't got there yet. A specific date was not revealed yet, according to the others, at this point, at the same time. But yeah, I'm almost done with Season 1. But have you guys seen The Mandalorian? But thank you, Mocha, for doing that. Welcome to the Sam from Zombies group. It's gonna be starting another, I think, almost close to half hour. But it's also the leading man, Pedro Pascal, is currently in Kuroda filming scenes for next year's action comedy, The Unbearable Weight of the Massive Talent. And they actually called it alongside Nicolas Cage. Favreau also admitted, and I quote, "The Mandalorian team are amenable to the potential of having a movie," guys. Think about this for a minute. Of having a movie called emerging from the universe of the Mando, aka Mandalorian. But have you guys seen The Mandalorian on Disney Plus or not exactly? I mean, my family has seen the first season. I'm waiting on the second season to get to the bottom of the edge on that. Sorry, pal. You're not Zangle Fett. You're not jumping in the mix with me. I don't want to just have to bear the hatchet between these guys. And though he is stressed that he is in no rush to see that, get that show going, as anything but a streaming series for the time being. So I'm guessing they're going to work on that soon. But it's not as far as I would like. But I mean, would I like to see a movie of it? Maybe. But it all depends how much potential it's going to take out of it. I mean, how much the hype is going to be. I mean, there's pretty much plenty of fans out there. But Fairview went on to state, and I quote, that what he says, quote, "But we're definitely open to it, and I'm excited to see where the series is going to end up going, where the Mandalorian's going to end up going." But sir, excuse me, and have that flexibility, because there's actually right now no rulebook behind it. So yeah, guys, you guys have not seen The Mandalorian, correct? I mean, I'm always starting to like the series. The way it should be getting into. I mean, it's a little more satisfying. That the child that's pretty much the best that it can actually be is the child, aka the 50-year-old Baby Yoda. But my love and I think it's actually cute, since it's actually tied on the crib, and you know, I've always thought the series has been really interesting. Well, we don't know. I mean, I have not seen what Dark Saber can do yet. I'm a little more touched to see where that's going to go. Well, welcome to the chat, Mocha. How you doing? Well, what is your honest opinion on that, Nikki? I mean, would we be able to see if there would be a Mandalorian movie in the future? I mean, if I had to strongly guess, it all depends. I mean, the Mandalorian's only been out for like a year or two. Possibly a couple years. So I know what the series is pretty much planning on doing, since they are making Season 3 and Season 4. But if I had to make a slight... but at least there's no slight adjustment to it. Nah, you're definitely right about that, Sis. You really are right about that. I mean, they're open to any single opportunity that's up there. I mean, I would just advise them to take their time before they end up not getting into something that they want to do yet. I mean, I would actually have them thinking over before thinking about making a movie. I mean, thinking about or talking about making a movie, because we don't know when this virus is going to end too. That's something to watch out for. Never mind. There's also a review of Remothered Broken Porcelain. What's up on that review real quick? So guys, if you follow my putting in the chat, it's just not going to be live this early. The way it's going to be going into. 8 likes, I love that. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Can we get 10? Okay, I'm going to drop a channel again just to make sure. Sabi's going to be on in a half hour, so... yeah, there we go. We're going to redo this level again, guys. Okay, there you go, guys. Well, like I said, I did lose 7, so if anybody can get me up there, it's you guys, because we're always a family in America. The same with Zombie. But it would be really nice if my sister Queen Mercury would come in, see how I'm doing. But how's he been doing, guys, in the chat? Any potential leaning upon it, or? I mean, I haven't seen her come in for pretty much for quite some time. I mean, the same with I mean, I wouldn't almost may or may not worry about Siren right now, so because we don't know any additional information afterwards. Zammy, are you still back there? Let me know if you're still back though. At this point, buddy. So how do you feel being my 75th moderator of Zombies group, Nikki? But it's not all too bad. I mean, if I were to continue to pick 2, I mean, I'm still a little more intriguing. If The Last of Us 2 can still mess with itself and do something, continue to do something with, so that, I mean, I strongly don't think it would have thought a 10 out of 10. I actually would have thought, you know, maybe just make it a 9 out of 10. The way Uncharted 4 made it. No, that would have been okay, to be honest. I mean, 9 out of 10 would have been nice. I mean, not a 10 out of 10. I mean, why? That's the only thing we do not get. Of how The Last of Us 2 did get a 10 out of 10 from the Spotlight. I mean, since the game itself, the XP song is really good. But if we want to talk about what game is good, check out Tsushima. Tsushima has some good stuff to the table. If not, check out Doom Eternal. Check out that, Borderlands 3. With that game, I don't know when that's coming back, but it's going to be very soon. Not even all that rough to begin with. Nikki says, been doing well. I'm just a zombie right now, needing to sniff them beans. Huh. Well, beans are not bad to have. If it comes to having burritos, or, you know, having burritos, having chili and whatnot. I mean, people cannot have chili without delicious nutritious baked beans. It's actually the Butts Company. But everybody has the preference, despite the preference that anybody can ever have. So how do you feel? So how do you feel being a moderator from the group? Like I said, the only highest I've ever had was 20. And I'm like, I cannot lose that kind of stuff behind me. And it no longer has. I mean, the reason why we've been losing a little more than we usually have is because of perks. Cancelled accounts, deleted accounts. So that's been the only price of 1 or 2. Well, we'll see how that's going to lead afterwards. Okay, there we go. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. See if there's anything you guys would like to discuss. Want me to drop your channel link, let me know. I mean, most of the time, I always drop my loves link, I would assume. Someday you'll return, I have not seen that. Okay guys, Remothered, game itself, saw a 4 out of 10. Because the performances have been a real issue. I mean, the only other few other games that have good potential is a game we're looking at next year. Well, it's actually the same thing as Zombies Group, so Zombie Gaming's group. So you pretty much know what you actually know how we're getting at. I mean, everybody's part of the family now, so. Okay, very good. I like it. Thank you. Nikki makes a good point. It feels good. I don't know what the rules are, however. Is it the same as all channels, or do you have any specific rules? Well, well, let me ask you some, Nikki. What is our buddy Zombie Gaming's ruling? All I know is, do we do some? You guys do sub for sub. You guys do sub for sub most of the time, correct? As I normally say, we never ask for support back. Watch videos in full, like them, share them, tweet them out. If you guys have a Twitter or a Discord, you guys can do so to follow me on Twitter. You guys can come up here, see how I'm doing, and you guys let me know if you want me to drop your channel link. It's actually the same. I would think it's almost the same form as Zombie's doing. And what is his rulings? I mean, any rulings is the opposite, whatever they ever have, so it really all depends. Try to refresh one more time. We can actually look upon it real quick. Okay guys, there's no more news. I'm probably gonna jump on some of that when I'm on my first, last, and my 1 hour break later on today. So you guys can see yourselves, news. Hold on a second, outs. Self the water. He really doesn't do self-sub, it's support. He doesn't like using the support word. I always support or follow, keep what's in the chat. So what I usually do, when we're actually with them in America, when we're in this group, and as I usually say, in between, what I told you guys what we always do is we drop our channel link, we jump right in, we check out the channel, see if it's good, bad, or great, or useless or something like that, as long as it's not a dead account. We hit that like button, hit that red support button, leave a good comment, and we never ask for support back. That's still a good thing behind it. So as long as we get a good comment, put a love comment, or anything interesting about the predicament. So that's the way we normally do things. That's how we do things personally. So it's actually not bad of a ruling either. Even though it's good looking, I'll take it. I mean, I don't do sub to sub, and I mean, I do know dropping channels is not bad, even though it doesn't equal to the same format. I mean, not the same as the other formats for sure, but anybody can follow whoever they want to follow in the chat, so it really doesn't bother the king. But taking 2 dislikes, it still counts as a view. I really understand who the other 2 already took a little bit of my ego from me, so. But everybody's entitled to their own commands. The way we see fit, the way we look at it, so. It's not stopping us for sure. But how do you feel about that, sis? My sister Nikki? You don't have a problem with that, do you? But my good buddy, that I love as a brother, by the name of James Cox, he actually got me started. He became the first person that got me started, way before I met Zombie. I used to do like Zombie 2 to death at the same point. Same I do for my Angel. It's been 1209 since we've been together, since we worked a little more difference out. That's why I also put my love first. That's right, exactly. I mean, that's why we're not talking about disrespect. That's why we're tired of the drama. We want that drama to end, so that way we can have a good hopes and make sure this virus can end very shortly. It's your channel. I respect the host. I respect the people. Exactly. So I don't do sub that much. So the way James Cox did it, the way my good brother James Cox did it, he actually called it Iamacreator equals Payitforward. He's like, we watch our videos in full, drop a like, leave a comment, and add it to a playlist. And he's like, if we never ask for support back, it's not sub for sub. It's like, if you're doing sub for sub, your channel will be done. And that is something we do not want to see. And he's like, if you have a YouTube channel, you want to grow it, drop your channel. And if you guys also want to donate as a money magnet, you can do so, but he's like, you can do so by sending me your PayPal. You guys have a PayPal account, or you can super chat it one more time. Was he actually saying a little bit of that? Was I actually found it a little bit fun and entertaining. He actually has videos. He actually has some good videos that I have been looking at for a long time, and that would be, I am a money magnet. I make money every day. I take donations via PayPal, and I do super chats. So he's like, and I quote, I actually like it the way he does that. It's like, I'm a money magnet. I love making money, but there's only one sad story that I heard from him, and it was so overwhelming, sister. It's not gonna be even funny what I tell you. From what I've heard in a 12-minute video in the past, Apparently, he was bringing something back to the store. I was working at Walmart one time, and it was so overwhelming. He got fired because of that, because he was bringing something to work, and he did something that he was not supposed to do. But he was actually going to get some bills going, and apparently, he said that YouTube doesn't pay the bills around there. And I'm like, that is ridiculous. So, I think I made a little bit of a deliverance comment out of it, so... I mean, I used to have PayPal, but I don't use it anymore, so... I usually do super chats with either I'm with the 5 Power Hour with Brother Gasly when they're there with me, when I'm there with them. Doing the 5 Power Hour every Saturday night. And they do the AAA meeting on YouTube. They do the after party in the 5 Power Hour every Saturday night. Which is actually the 200th podcast tomorrow night. Which I am pretty sure I'm gonna be in there at this point. But do you have an honest opinion on that, sister? Man, that's actually the personal thing. Very personal thing that we can actually look at. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It's 100% Christianity, and you know, people can do what they have to do with anything for sure, as long as we put our mind to it. Nikki in the chat says all the donations I get goes towards goals. If I can purchase many things for the channel to help support the channel or upgrades. But right, there's one other app I have not gone back to doing again, and that would be getting helped out with the Streamlabs. I haven't heard from Murda Gaming for a while, since he's been taking a long break, association break, of playing Call of Duty Warzone. Whereas I pretty much stopped playing that. That's why, for me, honestly, obviously, I mean, my honest opinion, I'm always into RPGs and a little more sports opportunity, but doing the sweetest commentary and doing the goodest stuff that we can do for our content. That's why by the time I get the PS5, my opponent's still getting my PS4. So you guys are meeting by not the end of this week, the 19th of this Monday. So since we're going to become a maintenance person at Walmart soon. Well, I'm excited to see how that's going to go. I mean, she's going to have plenty of money on her side. You know, she's only working pretty much 25 hours every 2 weeks, so I don't think it's a problem at all. I really don't see that being. I mean, it's a good amount of cash to look forward to. I mean, I am still trading in Final Fantasy VII. I still am. I mean, I don't hate Final Fantasy VII, but I actually still love the story behind it. I mean, I can always go back to the PS Classic if I want to, but you know, if I didn't have to delete that crap, I would have continued it right now. And I would have traded in, and I would have not bought Crash 4. But all I know is Crash 4 was a little more close by 2 points. That was the only thing. So, I mean, you guys really did not have a problem with any of it. So, you know, I just felt like it was time to get Crash 4. I mean, I've only had this game since it came out on the 2nd. So, I've only had it for like 2 weeks. Yeah, the graphics, like I said, the graphics of this game is good. The game itself is real nice. It's like having a pocket protector from the accountant. Oh, by the way, Nikki, have you seen The Accountant? With Ben Affleck, John Lithgow, and Anna Kendrick? Anna Kendrick is kind of like one of my best favorites of all time. The way I look at it. I mean, Ben Affleck's character as the accountant is actually not bad of a character as the accountant, Mr. Wolf, at this point. Now the thing about the accountant is I've seen the movie plenty of damn times at this point. It's about a consultant that's good at mathematics. We're good at mathematics, which I'm always a damn math whiz since I was a kid. All I wanted to do was fucking learn math. So, take your time, sister. You can call me your brother anytime, sis. I'm fine with it. But yeah, that's another thing too, guys. I mean, there's no other Fresh games I think that deserves to win the most. Final Fantasy VII, The Last of Us 2, Animal Crossing. Hell no, I'm not going with that. I'm still not going after Animal Crossing. I mean, I do know the graphics are real good, but I'm not an Animal Crossing person. I am not. I mean, but it all depends, guys. I mean, it all depends how much that's going to get squared away. I mean, the only time one game that can win is the biggest thing that they can really do. As long as there's a game that's really good, that wants to have the stakes, and wants to have an opportunity to win something. I mean, if I had to guess what game is going to win something good, I'm thinking this game will have to win something good. I mean, Crash 1, 2, and 3, I mean, the third one was really good. It's just that there was no mistakes in between the Warp World. So, no. There hasn't been any problems with Crash games. Afterwards, they're going a little more forward in between it, and, you know. I usually like RPGs as much as I should. Like Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest. I mean, Dragon Quest 11 I've completed only 78 episodes. But I, for one, didn't complete the damn game afterwards, so... I've only completed part of it. I mean, that's all I pretty much really wanted to do. I mean, it's like, what was the only game I had to do? And that would be the game I completed for the most part. And that would be Dragon Quest 11 for 78 episodes. And 69 episodes of Final Fantasy VII for PS1. And the remake of what do you call it? Final Fantasy VIII, which I really fucking lost it. I lost it after the last episode. I was crying to death. I'm like, I didn't want that series to be done with. You know, I mean, it was a great series. It was a really, really good series. 69 episodes, guys. Think about it. And then you have Borderlands 3 at 57. So that's always an RPG. An action shooting RPG, so... Whether it's first person or second person, it's not bad. The game itself is what it is. Damn it. But everybody's entitled to what game they're pretty much fantasized with. What if it's Dragon Quest 11? Which I don't know when I'm going to make my return for Borderlands 3. That's the problem. I mean, I want to sometime, but I'm going to be concentrating on the games I'm bringing to justice. And that'd be Spider-Man Miles Morales. Demon Souls, maybe. It comes out at the same time. I'm still not getting Sackboy, but I know a lot of you guys are getting it. Outside the chat from Zombie's group. So, it really all depends since you guys are only entitled to their own opinions in between it, so. I mean, I want to get Sackboy. On second thought, no. Hold on a second, I'm gonna send a message here. Yeah, there we go. But it all depends. Everybody's entitled to... Oh, okay. Did I tell you I love you as my sister, Nikki? So I say it's sister, Nikki? Now, do you mind if we speak about what's going on with the other side of it? Your best friends, thanks for being here. Thank you, Zombie. I'm gonna beat Zombie over here in another half hour so we can... So what we do, not at the front door or something. But other than that, like I said, the graphics of Crash 4 is really good. I actually like it. I mean, I'm almost done with The Last of Us 2. I mean, I'm almost done with it. But it all depends how that's going to really wake up for me. I mean, I still don't think it's going to win. I mean, Tsushima lately has been looking real hot after its great reviews and beliefs. The times it's been getting. I mean, I've been having a real good time with the Tsushima. I mean, everybody knows what the fuck Assassin's Creed is. Trust me. I do like Assassin's Creed. The last game I've ever played was only Odyssey. Odyssey was really good. But I don't understand why that set did not win Game of the Year. That was the only problem. If it would have won, that would have been great. A little more potential. And, you know, most of us would have been okay with it if it would have won a Game of the Year opportunity. But no, God of War took the damn show. I mean, I've only played God of War once or twice. Actually, I've only did 7 episodes, but I pretty much fucking stopped it after the disc injection. Because I usually get sick and tired of having disc injections, sometimes. It's like having disc injections is not going to complete an episode or something like that, so. I mean, it's all about having great timing, luck, and having a lot of love and experience. That's the way it has to come down to. You know? Everybody's entitled to their own opinion of what game they like. I mean, there's one game that I would buy for PS5, maybe. I don't know if that game is going to be coming in settlement or not. And that would be... I mean, I would think about maybe going after Resident Evil Revelations sometime, if I get a chance. And I think I should put it on at normal difficulty. But it's real nice you actually keeping the stream up, girl. I mean, sis. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome this morning. If anybody does not know what game they're playing, check the fucking title. That's the important thing. Check the damn title. Since people don't have to miss a single thing. Yes! There we go! It's about time. Get it! Damn it. Hand killed to his son Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. Alright, but it's all good, guys. It's always good looking when it comes down to it. But, I mean, I would be a little bit honored if Borderlands 3 were to win. If that game were to win, or it's not going to win. But, in my honest opinion, we almost have the honesty game that we're playing. You know, it's more authorized, it's a little more complete, with views and beliefs. But any game, if any game is on top of that damn list, has to win to have great potential. It needs really, really good potential. Like gameplay, fan base, the graphics. I mean, no game cannot have that if people don't know what the fuck it is, you know? It's like laughing at Jackie Chan if he's copying Chris Tucker on Rush Hour. I'm like, wow, go to a fucking therapy class. I mean, go to speech therapy class. Besides any of that falling from the sky. Once I have seen Rush Hour, I've seen all 3 of those damn movies, they're funny. John Travolta in Grease was not bad. I actually didn't like Grease that much. I mean, my partner and I are like Romeo and Juliet together. And I'm Rose Dawson most of the damn time, so. We've been together for 1,209 days today, so. That takes a lot of its toll. That takes a lot of its damn toll, I'm telling you. Okay, guys, I'm going to continue to drop my link every 2 minutes. If you guys love what you see, hit that like button, hit that red support button. You guys can follow me on Twitter. My Twitter name is Zach Dawson. aka ZD 824 65600. You guys can give me your first and last name information, besides emailing a fucking postcard. As long as we know what we like having on the channel. Yeah, but you know what they say, you see what you get, and you don't have to throw up a damn fit. That's the important thing. It's all about having great content. And I'm a pretty damn good streamer, I'm telling you. I only pay attention to YouTube besides fucking Twits. Well, your Twits is okay. I only did a couple things on Twits. Because YouTube was recently being a pain in the ass. Well, like I said, they can go to fucking therapy class for it. Instead of gazing upon us with any... Because we also don't need the drama either. But during that conversation, from what I've heard yesterday when my sister Phoenix was live, mentioned something about having problems, different stuff that's not cutting into the strategy system. But I don't think my sister Siren's still getting a PS. Wait, no, I wasn't talking about damn Siren. I was talking about my sister Phoenix, and almost a little bit, for example, for you, sister. Because I love you, by the way. Go ahead and follow this guy real quick. Hold on. You guys are awesome. Everybody's part of this family more than anything. I mean, this is the goodest family that I always look up to, you guys from Zombie Gaming's group. He started it. Most of us always went up with them in the state of America more than anything else. Besides, well, everybody has their own opinion. With God's help, I'm always 100% Christian. I'm always honest in this damn thing. As long as we put our mind to it. People can see whatever they want to see. I'm giving what you guys want, so... Of what I actually want for the PS5. That's coming up very shortly. I bust my ass in Walmart for the last 3 damn years. I love what I do. I'm a stockman for over 3 years. I do carryouts. I bust ass. And I'm gonna do that today, since we're about to get fucking busy out there. But that won't be until a little bit later on this morning. I'm telling you. I'm good to be brought into justice to see anybody in action. My partner had seen me in action before. And he knows what I do. But it all depends. Let's get out of this damn map. I don't want to have to be a little bit strategic on that. Alright, let me get back over here. I don't want to just have to have something that's a little more credential. Okay, drop it again. Go for another mocking strike. Hold on, guys. I'll be with you in a second. Okay, guys. We have Tawana's timelines unlocked. Tawana's got her own agenda. You can play her timelines to see how she cross paths with Crash and Coco. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty nice. That's really nice. Let me jump on that real quick. Let me jump on this set real quick. Sister, are you still back there? How are you holding up over there today?
Experiment log. Banditcot subject trial number 1.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and drop these real quick. It's actually the different platforms that Crash had. It's any damn captain knows what he's doing. But anytime I do a format like this, my old good buddy that I'm still friends with, well, you know what they say, you know what you're doing, and that's good. So basically, I still beat 2 games out of 5, so that's the same damn format. As long as I beat 2 games out of 5, like this for example, take my time, because I always like taking my damn time. All we have to do is replace those 2, take out the 2, and replace them with something else. Morning, Nico. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Okay, there we go. That's good enough. But everything continues to go good. It's the good. I'm bringing you the good stuff that I'm looking at. Okay, you want to talk about fucking renewing silences for this damn virus, don't you? Hold on. I'll read this article in a second, guys. I'm gonna look it over on that set. How you been today, Nico? It's good to see you. My sister Nikki, are you still back there? Well, what are you doing? I don't know if my pun's going to be in the chat. I mean, I want to bring her in, but I do know she goes to the fucking art studio most of the time, so maybe Thursday, Friday, and she's also going to be working at Walmart soon. Very soon. That's why she has another meeting on the 19th. Follow up, the protocol's not being followed. Instruction right. Get the big family Thanksgiving. Oh, it's better than coronavirus. Okay, enough of this damn virus. Okay, here we go, guys. Z-Ports and Zeddy. Let's up on that. Apparently, I think they're skipping the big family Thanksgiving, too. I think. I'm for the of Cleveland at this point. Okay, 65% of state of Ohio is already at a red. Now come on, red my ass. Welcome back, sister. Did you miss me already? But I did miss you, by the way. But other than that, Nico, did you have my love followed? Okay, I was going. Very good, sister. You haven't told me you love me as your sister to a brother, by the way. Like I said, you are one of my newest sisters as well, Nikki. You really are. So I'm just cleaning up some stuff in the background. All right, good. Very, very good. I always appreciate it. Okay, that's good. Alright, we have another 17 minutes, guys. Let's see if we can get past this level, then let's see how far we can get to it, then we'll wrap things up in 15 minutes. So I've got work at 11:30 to 8, and then I'm gonna be with the Subway family afterwards. Or do I take a damn bathroom break? So, damn it. I didn't feel like having that damn erection. Besides, there's no there's no philosophy that's a little more unique to the past. Okay, let's go and grab these. Okay, so like I said, guys, tomorrow morning, I'm off tomorrow. So guys, we'll have the season month tomorrow night. I want to do it tomorrow night while I'm doing baseball in the morning. That's 1 to 2 days a week. The season one's every Saturday and Sunday of the weekends. So I'm thinking that game can still win Game of the Year. I mean, I want it to win. I mean, I want it to win as bad as I can. And as good as I can get. But it all depends. I strongly don't think, I'm a little more strongly, I don't think the season one's still going to win. I strongly don't think so. I mean, I don't think so. But if it comes to anything that has chemistry or history, then it could be one of those games for sure. It could be one of those games that has the opportunity of a lifetime. And that is, of course, goes to the Suzuman. That really has to win. I'm telling you. That game has to win. What they can actually get for anything that's better. Anything better or any more of a close-up. So, it all depends how that's going to go down. Continue to carry through to the Game Awards. And speaking of Game Awards, when is that, by the way? When is the Game of the Year awards coming in? I'm gonna look up this, guys. Let me see this. Besides, let me replace the Dynamite from wrestling. Okay, when is the Game Awards? You guys have an idea? Type it in the chat if you guys have a specific date. Okay, there we go. Let me try to look at this damn piece. Okay, crash that before it starts exploding. Okay, your ass is not crashing me, pal. There we go. It is December 10th. Okay, December 10th. That's good. That's actually good to know to keep that notified. So we should be okay. We should be okay till then. Besides, it's going to be a little more damn colder back by then. My plan, like I said, my lover and I did have a call last night before her damn phone died around 11:10, 11:15ish, and yeah, guys, it's been a little over damn 1 week since we had no time together. We had absolutely nothing. I mean, ever since we had our 1,200 days as our anniversary, so I mean, if we get a chance, it has to be the 29th. I don't want to just have to fucking extend it. I mean, I don't need to fucking extend it for anything. I don't need to. I mean, if it was gonna be a little more personified, I was thinking after the PS5 comes out, but she doesn't want to wait that damn long. She really does not, but I mean, my plan's, so I set it 300, she's giving me $350 for my PS4. And I'm like, that's the same damn deal that I want. That is exactly what I'm talking about. And that kind of set money, guys, that money is a lot of money, the way it is. I get about fucking $11.44 an hour every 2 weeks. That plan's gonna be getting 50 hours every 2 weeks. But by the time she starts Walmart as a maintenance person, one of my old buddies that I bought over the years, he's going to help he's going to help her how to do maintenance stuff at Walmart. I mean, I've never done maintenance. All I've done was carryouts as a stockman at Walmart and do carts most of the time. So other than that, everybody has their own opinion of what they ever want to do. As long as they put a mind to it, get a damn interview, and do whatever they have to do to get that damn job. I'm like, my fund needs to get a damn job so they can get my fucking PS4. It'll be 6 years by the 24th, guys. It'll be next week. And in fact, it is next week. I want to think of something that I want to do on my 6-year anniversary for the PS4. If you guys have a couple of major ideas in the chat from Zombie Gaming's group, let me know. I mean, I'm leaning towards one of two that I want to do. But if I do a long stream on The Last of Us 2, or do something that's a little more critical inside the schedule. Baseball, I don't know. I mean, these games will still be here. They will still fucking be here during the time being. Besides, Watch Dogs Legion is one of my last 1 out of 2 games I'm buying coming up this year. But I also really don't know when that game's gonna get a spot. Hey Timmy, how you doing? Welcome back to the chat, buddy. How you doing this morning? Can we welcome Timmy in the chat, guys? from outside of the box. But how are you this morning? It's good to see you. So what are you? So what's going on? Okay, guys, let's go ahead and jump on this. Boost this. Very good. We have to stay out of this damn thing, guys. Hold on. Get that son of a bitch. Damn it. Well, at least these damn things are not at large. It's pretty much a different format the way Crash 1 came in with. When they had boulders, a little bit of polar bears back then, and, you know, make sure that things settle down and try it again. Sit. You're not sweating me, damn it. It's like if you have your hands up, that police officer's gonna fucking shoot your ass on this one. That's why let's take a therapy class. Oh, thank you, buddy. It's good to be back. But all I have to do today is only work, well, I work 11:30 to 8 instead of 12 to 8, and then I will be... Hold on. What's up, Zulu? How you doing? Big thumbs up. Thank you, buddy, for doing that. I greatly appreciate it. From Zombie Gaming's group, he's the fucking best of all time. He really is. Let me jump on that. Okay, instead of 75 moderators, Zulu, moderator number 76. Congratulations, buddy. 76 moderators now from Zombie Gaming's group. There you go. You can say thank you so much for that. I do have my sister Nikki, the lovely sister Nikki from Zombies group, and that's my 75th moderator. I only put people on moderators that know how to smash the like button, do what they have to do, and I'm still gonna have some of you guys drop your channel links in the chat if you guys need to. Timmy, would you be honored if one of us can drop your channel? Zulu, real quick, do you have my love's channel? What's up, bro? Thank you, Budox, thank you. It's good to see you. Let me find my love's link one more time. Guys, he lost fucking 3 supporters. I lost about 7. Hold on. But it all depends how that's going to go. Alright, guys, and 1, 2, 3. Get her damn channel, guys. Follow her. But by the time this fucking YouTube post ends, the virus will end too. But I may or may not expect that set to happen. But everybody has their own opinion on what they want to see go away. If they don't follow these fucking guidelines, they're in fucking trouble. Set. Oh, thank you, thank you. Timmy, if you don't mind, please. Yes, that's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Remember, guys, stay connected. Don't unsupport anybody. Stay connected. You want to keep everybody in the chat that comes in that wants to stick around and not unsupport anybody. That's what Zombie told us to do. Do not unsupport anybody. Stay connected. From Zombie Gaming's group. Does everyone in the chat understand? Does everybody understood that set? Does everybody understand? Never unsupport anybody. Because if anybody did, it would be just because of dead accounts. But we've really got to be careful. Guys, Zulu, can you drop your channel real quick? From Zombie Gaming's group in the chat. Got 11 likes. Can we get 12? Can we get 12 in the chat? Can we get 12 or 13? The more we bring in from Zombies group, guys, the more we grow as good as we can. I'm surprised if this Bets already has almost 600 supporters already. Well, so I'm not dropping his damn link. Besides, it all depends how much carry it's going to take between the PS5 and throughout the damn virus, wearing a mask and doing mostly anything to keep our ass safe, so that's always the important goal to look into. Thank you, Zulu. Timmy, do you have him followed? Do you or do you not? I'm gonna stop here in 5 minutes. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. So, Timmy, do you have him followed, or what's going on with that? Well, you know what they say? They drop their hands, they're pretty much gonna fucking suit anybody. Okay, then we have it. I was gonna say, do you have Nico, can you drop your channel? Can you drop your channel link in the chat, buddy? I don't know if you have my love followed or not. I don't know if you do, but I'm gonna double check real quick. I want to call this a little bit of a zombie raid. Zombie raid. I'm gonna drop a channel again. 12 likes. Can we get 14? Promote it up, guys. We're gonna stop here after we get to this fucking level down. There you go, guys. Can you drop your channel, Nico? I mean, Zombie tells us to drop our channel links. We do the same thing like everybody else does in this group. And if you guys don't want to, it's okay. I won't even try to bother any technology. Okay, there we go. Hold on, guys. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't fucking touch me, buddy. Don't touch me. Ah! Damn. It's like getting a temp or something. Oh my. Okay, there we go, guys. 1, 2, 3. Whatever they do not drop any hands in between it. 1, out. There we go. Do not get killed. There we go. Alright. But it's good that we're following everybody in the chat today. That's what we need to do. That's what we have to do. If people want to grow from Zombie's group, people should do what they have to do. Have to follow what they have to follow. Not just stand there and not give a rat's ass. It's like the law believes they don't give a rat's ass how they feel, but it's about what we feel about anybody that comes in. You know, a lot of love, respect. But when it comes to playing a game, a real good game, so like Deal or No Deal, it's about luck, risk, and having a lot of damn guts to play. It's like the only answer to that key is deal or no deal. You guys have seen it, have you? You guys have seen Deal or No Deal, right? It's like if you have $1 million, that would be like a deal or no deal first. Not a good deal. What's up, Pink? Thank you, girl. I greatly appreciate it. Keep up good work as always. As long as we don't fucking vamp, that's good. Well, how you been today, Pink? Anything good? Okay, grab that damn box. What's in the box? Set. Damn it. We're gonna stop here for this morning. Okay guys, I'm gonna stop here for today. I should be back tomorrow morning with doing baseball. If you guys want to catch more, if you guys have not supported the channel, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel from Zombie Gaming's group, and if you guys, if you want to catch more Crash 4 every Thursday and Fridays, the answer is always yes. Hit that red support button, like button, tweet it out, share them, comment, as good as you guys can. If there's anyone in the chat that could have stopped by today, the Zombies group in the channel this morning, that has a Twitter and a Discord. Actually, more importantly, a Twitter. you can do so by following me on Twitter. Send me out, tweet me out, comment. As good as you guys can. Never ask for support back, as we normally do. We guys have a Discord. You guys can send me a friend request on Discord. Tell you guys can bring them to the chat and they can say hello. As good as you guys can. And there's anybody else that has a voting for the idol for next year for my Future Princess and I, let me know in the chat. Alanza 29 guys, Greatest Summon at 12. I just think you guys want to vote. You guys let me know if there's any questions beyond it, without any society or any questions you guys want to add. Let's see how everything's going to be and personal information for next year. I want to say thank you, Pink. I love you, girl. Keep up good work. Hold on. I want to say thank you, Nico, Timmy. Keep up good work. Bros, bros, thank you for dropping your channel. I will see you tomorrow morning for baseball. Thank you, Budo. Keep up good work. Thank you. Love you, sister Nikki. Keep up good work. I'll see you in the morning, since I've got work. And then thank you, Mocha, Bad Boy, Jamie. Wait, it's not Curtis. It's actually Jamie. But alrighty, guys. Have a good morning. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for baseball. And remember, tomorrow night, you guys are getting a new episode of Ghost of Tsushima. But I'm hoping that game has a stunning win victory at the time we get to the Game Awards on December 10th. So let's see how things go, guys. Peace to you, Timmy. I'll see you in the morning, guys. Be good to one another. Be kind to one another. And love one another. I'll see you guys in the morning for baseball. Have a good morning. Same time, same channel, according to Batman. And I'll see you tomorrow morning during the timeline with the Tsushima tomorrow night. And I will see you guys in the next one.